recording.
Hi, Craig.
Hi, Mr. FBI. We could use a tank if you know anybody.
Literally says recording in the name that makes me uncomfortable.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here today. My name is Jacob. I'm going to be your dungeon master. We're here breaking out with our first campaign using the starter set. Our boys are running the Lost Mines of Phandalin. We have ourselves our intrepid rogue, Delac.
Hello.
We have a very charming sorcerer / cleric, Kyveras.
Like, who's the wizard? What's up?
The wizard. And a very enigmatic, ridiculous, and all-around funny motherfucker, Dan Rock.
What the frick? Can we get a take two on that?
Yeah, are you being smothered underwater?
Your fucking mic.
No.
Well, God, Rock.
Damn it. Damn it. I just... Why my sensitivity so shiz? Yeah, let me turn it down. There you go.
Yeah, I think you maxed out the mic.
Two.
You can just say Dan Rock and we can edit it later.
Yeah, we can edit that.
Hello. My name's Dan Rock.
Jesus Christ. Every time he talks, it's different.
What?
He turned into a fucking bullywog.
Oh,
I mean,
what
you
the
love
hell?
the Cody, right?
Roman, but anyway.
He'd be a good spy. Every time he talks, it sounds different. He's always doing different things.
I go, ha! I go,
I'll just edit in the time where you're like, I want my 10 coins by now.
Anytime he's ever introduced himself, just take that clip from the video and paste it over top of whatever the fuck he just did.
What? No.
Hey, what's your name?
Let's begin.
Dan Rock.
Alright.
Jacob as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think all of you are technically
We're all
like mod
lieutenants,
status,
So yes.
Yeah.
so we can all kind of do that.
Again, I'm not gonna do that anymore. I was just falling in the bit. Anyway, let's.
Well, I mean,
begin.
I could always just
What is this?
do this, and then you can't change it anymore.
Ah,
What?
it's still doing different.
Yeah, what the hell? The permissions are so broken. Whatever.
Anyway. Do this thing. While we were away, Dan Rock put a pebble in the can of paint, the ooze can of paint.
Oh, why?
Said a prayer over the can, indoctrinating him into his religion.
Oh, God. Do we need
roll
to...
a nat 20 or anything like that to convince my ooze to join my religion, Jacob?
I don't think no matter what language you speak.
I don't know if it would be able to understand.
First of all, your ooze in a can has an intelligence of fucking 2.
I may.
And while can understand the wielder of the can's language, does not understand the concept of religion.
Do we want to do a recap before we
Yeah,
start?
that's why I
Wait.
put a pebble in and prayed. Like, I didn't say anything to the ooze.
So in this recap, last week y'all decided we're gonna go and finish off the Red Brand Ruffians. Breaking into the Red Brand hideout, you took a moment. Dan Rock, with a excellent idea, decided to look into the pool. I believe it was him that looked into the pool of water.
I think I did
Yeah,
too,
we're
and all
trying
I
to do
saw
another
was a
baptism.
reflection of
We
a
wanted to make
birdie.
sure it was safe. That was the only reason. It's a
Yeah.
no.
You
Well, at
rolled
least
high
you're,
enough, and you noticed that there was a pack of items there. To later come find out, I'll go ahead and break continuity here. That was actually an escape pack for Arno to get away from you. He was designed to take the potion of invisibility and book it. The only problem is, Danrock had the bright idea of dumping one of his cans of paint in front of the secret door just next to it where Arno was supposed to enter the room from. So even invisibility wouldn't have helped. Hindsight being 2020.
I was what to say. Some incredible foresight on Danrock's part.
Yeah. I mean, he is technically like the smartest of our characters.
It's one of those.
Technically, yeah, but
It's one of those periodic, sporadic brain blasts.
Differently.
Oh, look!
think.
ESD mega farts back.
Anyway,
That was a good one. You really got him there.
No, his name's literally mega fart.
No.
You guys made quick work of the, what was it, 3 ruffians hiding out in the resting room next to the pool of water?
Yep.
Was able to discern a pitfall trap with the help of Susan.
Yeah.
And Danrock fell in anyway.
Yeah.
The meaty paladin decided to test the limitations of his mortality and survived.
That survived, indeed.
So he's obviously a god. That's what it
With
is.
some quick thinking previously, you were able to don some red brand cloaks and make your way through the small crypt, where the old, what the hell is it called? Trisendar family burial, where you saw a couple of skeletons decide to stand up.
And I freaked the hell out.
And,
Yeah,
no, you and me.
You guys had me thinking that these were like some end game level, like undead creatures.
Well, I mean, I
were
figured
going to
it
kill
was
us
like
all in
Indiana
one
Jones.
swipe.
We say one wrong thing and then we're just dead.
In all honesty, I thought they
So-
were like some kind of mechanic of it. So
Basically, they're there to be guards if you don't know the password or you're not wearing one of the red brand coats. Unfortunately, Ruts, not being able to fit one of the cloaks and not having a spare for him, was spotted by the skeletons, and with some quick thinking, Susan was able to remember quick thinking in a high roll. She was
Yeah.
able to remember the password. Because I didn't want to give that to you guys. I kind of wanted to make you fight them because they were just like a quarter level thing. Legit, most of you could have one-shot them.
Wow.
But I was like, well, let's see if Susan can come through. Susan hit a fucking 17. I was like, God damn it, Susan. So
Luck on our side.
quiet. So Kalak decides to quietly examine room 5, where there's 2 holding cells and 2 red brand ruffians, in a very seemingly well-trained coalition between Susan and Kalak. You guys made pretty quick work of those 2 guys, and were able to free the 3 prisoners. The mother of the 2 children giving you guys a simple quest as a,
I have
hey,
it
I
written
know,
down.
I know where my family heirloom is. I don't have nothing to repay you. You're free to take it if you decide to go there. So, who was it that, it was Kyveris that escorted them back to the entrance?
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay. In a,
With the help of
Danrock, yes.
Yeah.
Somehow not falling into the pit again.
Danrock's genius idea of turning. Oh God, why did I click on that? Danrock's genius idea of giving them cloaks, bringing the cloaks back, and rebrandishing it.
Yep.
The chicken, the hen feed, and the wolf across the water idea.
Woo.
quiet in the peanut gallery over there.
Okay.
So you guys decide to keep moseying on. You break through another locked door, and you come across. Oh no, I'm sorry, that door wasn't locked. You come across another locked door straight across from a secret door you were able to devise with a roll. Unfortunately, with a lack of thieving tools and the proper key, no one was able to get into said locked door yet. Through the secret door, you managed to enter into another storage room that leads to yet another secret door you managed to spot, and a large room with a crevasse. Gotta put the little nice crevasse.
Oh, yes.
Ah, yes,
Yes,
of
very much
course.
so.
Indubitably.
Taking the obvious route of the secret door and not the wide open room with the fucking giant ravine in it, you guys are able to sneak through a small stairway into yet another secret door to the room where, I believe I'm pronouncing this right, Arno, the wizard known as Glassstaff, the leader of the Red Brand Ruffians, was sitting at his desk, none the wares that Kalak just snuck into his room from behind. With a decent roll, Kalak was able to swipe his staff, leaning against his chair, and unfortunately a very poor roll on Danrock's part. His ooze failed to strike at the mastermind, being very generous with that phrase. But with a net 20 roll in initiative, Susan was able to act first, deal half damage, half his HP, and in an attempt to escape, was stabbed through the back on an opportunity attack by Susan, who basically soloed the boss.
Basically, 100% soloed the boss.
Yes. Yep.
Only thing I did was knock down his defense.
Pretty much.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
I guess so. Jeez.
Continuing through the base, you were able to grab some high-level very expensive items from Glassstaff's stash, and some high-level reagents from his laboratory, before making your way to a poker game of 4 drunken ruffians, who had the great misfortune of running into our 4 intrepid heroes and their pet goblin.
Oh, yeah.
At this point, two of the members were already seen at half health, as Kalak was dragging the corpse of Glassstaff throughout his entire lair. Kalak made the argument of just going ahead and leaving whatever else is left here to do. In a poor situation on my part, Kalak was able to make it back to the secret door that would lead him back into the room with the cistern, completely ignoring the Nothric sitting there between the 2 bridges in the giant room with the crevasse. His team... he got muted.
No, I'm doing it every time I cough, so I don't interrupt you guys.
You're good. In a slightly hair-raising encounter that I tried to spice up a little bit by, oh yeah, you tickled him.
Yeah. Made me think he had 300 health.
Yeah, no, you're not there yet.
You got me there too.
You
This
guys
is gonna be the fight of our lives.
You guys made the decision when Ruts told you that there was a goblin in the other room being tormented by 3 bugbears. Your previous encounter with a bugbear being somewhat harrowing, even though it kind of felt a little underwhelming in my opinion. A brilliant move between Kyveris and Danrock, who decided Ruts was going to place 2 snares outside the room, while Danrock sent his ooze into the room to try to draw someone out. A very poor roll on one bugbear's part found his entire head surrounded and immersed in ooze. A very poor roll in his panic sent him running out of the room, and a third very poor roll found him trapped in one of the stairs, hanging above the ground 3 feet upside down with an ooze slowly suffocating him, taking 2 turns of damage. The other two bugbears, in their haste to follow their companion out for help, both saved on the snare, the remaining snare, and a very quick and, well, painless for everyone but Dan Rocket at that point. Battle ensued where you decided to kill the second bugbear that left the room, leaving his hanging companion there to be a glorified blood pinata. Before rolling a high intimidation check upon the third, who very Britishly and posh told you everything you needed to know about where to go next, and score and collect a very fancy eye patch in the process.
Yes, indeed.
I forgot about that.
I actually
I did
need
not.
to. No, I actually need to write that down.
Well, if you need to write it down, where is that part of the book?
So if you think if I edit Chimera's in the Dwarves Only campaign, I could give him that Staff of Defense?
Maybe. I don't know if I have the Staff of Defense personally. Let me check.
I would also have to add Chimera's back into there because I exchanged him out for Mr. Arms.
I was gonna say, who the fuck is Mr. Arms? And then I remembered you got. Let me say something. Lost Minds of Phandalin.
It says that if I remove him, I lose any content that you're sharing, so would his race just go to nothing?
Yeah. So go ahead and save the. I do have the. You should be able to add another person.
Okay. I
No?
can create an unassigned character or...
Oh, shit.
Oh, so Garrett.
Eh?
Or wait, maybe if I unassign him, I can join.
Garrett, behind the scenes, that longsword +1 is yours. I cannot use that.
Alrighty.
The one that we found in the chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do I add it?
Let me see if it actually shows up as an item. 1 second.
I wonder if... Hold on. Characters...
I have no idea what.
No, you
It's
just do a
or
longsword
there's special?
+1. Excuse me. Longsword +1.
Longsword +1. Okay. Added it. Nice. There is actually a thing for it.
Yeah, really?
Surprise. Yeah.
So I would go ahead and just equip that one because it's gonna be.
I am.
Yeah.
And where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Yeah, oh, there it is.
Okay.
Top.
Oh, so we can just leave the thing unassigned.
What?
Does it?
The characters.
I guess.
Yeah, we can leave them in there just unassigned. I'm trying to figure out
Okay.
how I can throw Chimera's back in there. No, not builder. Shouldn't have clicked that.
So what does the +1 mean though?
You get +1 on rolls to hit and +1 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Oh,
it.
nice.
So it should say on your stat sheet where you used to have like a +5 to hit or a +4 to hit, it would now be one higher than that.
It didn't update, sadly.
Did you equip
Oh,
it?
did it? No, it did. Never mind.
So,
Never mind.
view.
Yeah, you have a longsword +1, so you have the +6 to hit and you have the +4 to damage.
Yeah, that's the longsword +1, +6 damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So I would go ahead and just take your other longsword off. You could sell those.
I will. I have.
There I go,
5
metagaming again.
longswords.
God damn it.
How many longswords do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4.
A lot, if
5,
I remember
6.
correctly.
6.
That's a lot of pointy things.
Yes.
If I leave the campaign and then come back...
Just 6 swords in. You see, just in my back.
Oh. Oh, I can equip the non-equip shit for you. This is not
Really?
good. Yeah, I just took your regular longsword off.
Wait,
Alright.
what?
Because I'm in his campaign.
Oh, right.
Because I have a view, edit, deactivate, and remove option for every character.
Damn.
I can't equip my can of ooze, can I? No, I can't.
No, because it's a wondrous item. It's not really a equip item.
Alright, sounds good.
Also, Kalak would have a eye patch made of black leather set with semi-precious stones, so you can name that whatever the hell you want.
His name will be Bessie.
You can also, I would allow you to do an insight check or a history check to see the value of it, like we've been doing.
Okay.
Let me know if you want to do that.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Hold on, fellas. I think I can.
Damn. That would be a 10.
Yep.
10? That's good enough.
All right. Kyveras is back in the game.
Alright. You would feel that you could probably get about 50 gold pieces out of that.
Damn.
Nice.
Alright.
There's Kyveras. Did you add your staff of defense?
Not yet. I just got him back in. Hold on.
I could add it for. I cannot add it for you. I can add it for you. Okay.
Okay. Staff. What? I don't see it on my end.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it either.
Go. In use.
If you can see it, then
Go to your stat page, your big stat page, the ending page.
the
With all your stats, your proficiencies, your weapon, your attacks, and all that.
yeah.
All right. Under options, do you see a blue staff of defense?
Options.
Actions.
Oh, actions. Blue staff of defense. No. Yeah, no. Let me reload.
Yeah, hit reload, refresh page.
Yes, there it is. Got it.
Okay, so if you just click on the staff of defense part, it'll bring up on the right or left side. It will tell you what it does.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
Okay. So you would have your 10 charges, and you can cast either mage armor with 1 charge or shield with 2. Now those are... Shield would be a reaction, so you can cast that once per turn. Mage armor, I think, is just a regular spell.
Okay.
That does require attunement, remember?
Yeah.
Yes, you might... Would you say you gave it to him before y'all took a rest last?
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
rest?
We traded the sword, remember?
Alright,
That is true.
Go ahead to your equipment on that page. Oh, okay, you already clicked it. Cool.
Hold on, I do have a couple other things that I wanted to...
Yeah, take this time.
check.
You guys, after scouring the, do I get rid of this Kyveras? I don't need that one. Back to my campaigns.
We did do a long or short rest, by the way.
You got back into town with Ironose body. You decided it's been a long day. Elsa was going to go and inform Sildar that you were back, who's been holding up at the town master's manor for the evening. And Stonehill, the proprietor of the inn, was going to begrudgingly watch the body for you. As you, he was going to put it in a little storeroom. So it should be okay until morning. You guys, Kyveras takes about an hour to meditate with his staff, getting attuned to it. Dan Rock is very, very obsessively looking at his brand new fancy sword.
Huh?
Collect your brand new your fucking longsword. Your plus
Yeah,
one.
I know, but my character would totally not do that.
Okay, then what are you doing?
Looking at the can of ooze. You just introduced
Trying to
that.
convince the can of ooze to join your religion.
Yeah,
So you're dropping little pebbles in the ooze?
just one.
Just one? You
Yeah.
notice that looking at the ooze when you pop the top, it looks like the color of like a wet rock. So it's like a wettish gray looking color. So technically, when it's not moving, it does have the appearance of a stone.
Are you
That's
guys
fine.
eating your rations?
That would be morning, and you don't have to. You can buy food from the inn.
I have a few left, so I'm gonna.
I'll buy some rations if I can there.
All disciples need a pebble.
Well, you would buy rations at the supply. What I'm saying is, you can buy a meal from the inn.
Okay, well then I'll give myself back a ration.
So, morning comes, and everybody's waking up. I'm assuming.
Yes.
I would like to make it clear before we start here. I only need to sleep for 4 hours, apparently.
You're trans, yes. You are
Yeah.
a Eladrin elf.
Yeah, so I want to do something with that one of these.
Whereas I
times.
needed
Like
a bit of a
maybe-
cat.
So you want to do something with your other, because you sleep technically for a long rest is 8 hours long. That's 2 hours of doing whatever you non-strenuous, 6 hours of sleep. So you would be transing for 4. What do you want to do with your other 4 hours? Obviously, you're gonna have to take an hour to attune to the staff, so you got 3 hours.
I mean, I'll think of something for next time. I just want to do something story-wise, like go out and buy a bunch of stuff for everybody.
All right. Well, it was the evening. All right. So just before Kalak is leaving the body with Stonehill, him and Danrock and Susan, being exhausted from there and taking the majority of the damage, decide to go up to their rooms. Susan grabs a loaf of bread and a hunk of cheese with him. Goes up. Does anyone else anyone want anything before they go up to their rooms, or?
Nah, I think Kalak just collapses on his bed.
All right.
You ever heard a
And
bird
then-
snore? Well, you will tonight.
I'm gonna be taking care of Ruts and Droop. His name is.
Sure. I have something for you, but we haven't come across that yet.
Okay.
So, hold on. I need to do this. So, 2 copper and 1 silver. Fucking slice of cheese is more expensive than a loaf of bread.
Yeah.
It's a small price to pay for some cheese.
He's gonna grab a chunk of meat as well, and make himself a couple sandwiches before he goes to bed. And now we go to Kyveras, who has taken his 2 goblin buddies, his right-hand man, Ruts Plugs, and his new companion, Droop, who's still a little skittish, but he's feeling good with this group. He's feeling safer since y'all tried to you pinated one of the bugbears and
Wait, did he even see any of that? He was still in the room, right?
no, but he was still in the room.
can-
But he was
I-
able to see and was told very, very excitedly from Ruts that what you guys did as you were
Got it.
coming back to town.
I would like to think he could just see the shadows on the walls of an upside-down bugbear
Oh.
with jelly on his head.
Oh no, he was
Just-
completely unconscious until you guys resuscitated him in the room.
No.
Got
He
it.
was at-
yay, crap.
He was unconscious at 1 HP.
Gotcha. All right.
That's why Ruts had to help carry him. Throw his arm over his shoulder and take him out of the room.
It's been a week. Okay, I forgot.
It's okay. It's okay. So you are still in Phandalin in the evening. The shops aren't quite closed yet, but it's getting close to closing time. What do you want to do?
I'll go out shopping.
You're gonna go out shopping? Alright, so you know that there's 2 where's the you have the town map. You know that there's 2 stores basically here. That's Barthen's Provisions, where you can get your items and your provisions, and then the Lion Shield Coaster, where they sell weapons and armor.
Hold on. What's this town name called? I forgot.
Phandalin. Phandalin.
Okay. I was just gonna save the picture for myself.
Okay.
What the hell? Why do I have to open like a million things? Just save it, damn it. Oh my god, this is too complicated. I just want to save the picture, damn it. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'll go to the provisions.
All right. So you had, excuse me, you're heading north. It's probably about a minute walk up to Barthen's Provisions, and you see Barthen. With it being so late and not that many customers, he's just kind of sitting there tidying up his front desk, wiping off his counter. He sees you and the two goblins, and he gives you a curt nod. And, yeah, lad, what can I do for you?
I am here to buy... What do you got? I have money, and it's useless if I don't spend it, so what do you got?
Well, I've got some trade goods. I've got some tools, artisan tools, some gaming sets, basically anything like thief tools.
Yes, thief tools?
I'll allow it.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll buy thief tools.
Alright, if you want some thieves' tools, not gonna ask why. I know you got the bird, you got Susan, sure. It's 25 gold pieces.
I'll buy... Oh my god. Screw it. Give me 2 of them. Hey, you know what? 1. Sorry. Only 1 person needs 1. Yep.
Dear God.
Sidebar, yeah, you would only need 1. They don't break. They just help give you advantage and the opportunity to crack into locked rooms that you don't have a key to. So this is a set of tools, includes a small file, a set of lockpicks, a small mirror mounted on a metal handle, a set of narrow-bladed scissors, and a pair of pliers. Proficiency with these tools lets you add your proficiency bonus to any ability checks you make to disarm traps or open locks.
25 gold, you said?
25 gold pieces.
Gotcha.
Alright. So he walks over to the side, and you kind of watch him as he goes over to his tools. He grabs a small little leather pouch. Looks like it could be added to a belt. Got a nice little flap on the side, and 2 small little sections. It's in 2 sections once you open the pouch, and one side's got the mirror, and the other side's got all the other pieces, so the mirror doesn't get scratched.
Yeah.
He hands it off to you as you hand him the gold. Lad, anything else you need?
Does he sell rations?
Yes, he does.
I'll take... How much are rations?
Rations are going to be 5 silver pieces per ration.
Only 5? Boy, I got a lot of silver right here with your name on it. If you
On a
got
technicality,
enough
rations last day. Would you like to know all the adventuring gear that he sells?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Let's get ready.
Oh no.
The man has an abacus. He's got a few vials of acids. He's got 1 vial of alchemist fire, a flask of alchemist fire, I should say. He's got some arrows, some blowgun needles, crossbow bolts, sling bullets. He's got a couple vials of antitoxin, about twice as many as he does acid. I'll say he's got 5 vials of acid, 10 vials of antitoxin. He has a couple of wands and 2 staffs for arcane focuses. He's got a few backpacks hanging around. He's got a bag of 1,000 ball bearings.
What?
Jeez.
He's got a couple empty barrels hanging around with some bedrolls laying on top, some blankets. He's got a bell, 2 bells sitting on a shelf right behind his counter. He's got few books. Sometimes you never know when a wizard needs to come through and need some books. He's got a bag of 20 caltrops. Am I pronouncing that right?
I don't know how it's spelled.
Caltrops.
Caltrops.
Caltrops, thank you. They're the little spiky things that
Yeah.
you throw down for you step
Yeah.
on.
I have a few of those.
Yeah. He's got some buckets laying around, a couple glass bottles, some candles, a case for crossbow bolts, a case for either a scroll or a map. It's one of them long round tubes with the little lid on top. Yeah, some chains hanging around, a couple pieces of chalk, some common clothes, some traveler's clothing, some fine clothing if you're feeling fancy. Got a pouch for components. He's got some fishing tackle, empty flasks and tankards, a grappling hook, a sledgehammer, a couple hammers hanging above it, a healer's kit, a hooded lantern. You see he's got a couple reliquaries, holy symbols hanging around. A flask of what it says is holy water. You might have your doubts on that. He's got a couple hourglasses, a few hunting traps, bottles of ink, ink pens, jugs, pitchers. You see a ladder in the far corner, about 10 feet tall. A couple more lamps.
Do you guys need anything?
Oil
Dan,
flat. Well, they're not there.
Yeah, we're not there. We can't.
I know.
Don't exist.
Role playing.
I think-
bitch.
Well, I figured I would have at least asked them. Okay, so I'll assume that they're both asleep.
Okay.
Um,
I've only gone through half the list, by the way.
no, that's fine. Could you tell me more about those staves and wands, though?
They're arcane focus. They're arcane focuses for wizards and the like to cast their magics.
For wizards. Yes.
Wizards.
Sorry.
For wizards.
What do they do? Anything in particular?
Not really. They help you so you don't have to spend. What I know, you don't have to spend material cost. Like I know a very favorite with some wizards is the fireball spell, and believe it or not, I know you're a bit of a magic man yourself, so you might know this. Fireball costs guano to cast. Batshit. If you fucking believe it. They've turned batshit into a fucking flaming projectile, for God's sakes. He gives a nice hearty laugh. He goes, "Where'd I come from? We had this one wizard. He was learning about it, and he grabbed a little too much guano. The blast from that, it was almost double what the normal fireball spill does, and fucking singed his goddamn eyebrows off." If you're looking for anything, I got papers, some flask of oil.
Do those wands and staves have like charges to them?
No, lad. They're just for you to channel your magics through so that you don't have to spend the thing. Really,
Okay.
for a sorcerer like you probably wouldn't be worth anything. I mean, you're channeling magic through your very veins, from what I understand.
Okay, gotcha. I was just making sure they wouldn't be totally useless to me.
Sidebar, yes, I think.
Okay. Give me let me buy 2 rations.
Just 2 rations. All right. Goes over to the counter.
12 rations.
12 rations. Okay. Good. Looks at you, nods a bit. You got a large party to feed. I understand. Grabs a dozen rations, comes back, goes. So they're 5 silver apiece. That's 60. You know what? Do you one? I'll give you 12 for 50 silver. How's that?
That's a
Guys.
deal.
You guys have been doing. You've been doing good work around town. Now you're helping out some of the villagers with some of their problems. Gotta make sure you lads are good and fed every day.
Are you open if I sold you something?
Depends on what you got to sell. Don't
I've got
really
it.
buy weapons and armor much, but
No, not weapons or armor. I have a bottle of Dragon Bile, a bottle of Nightshade, and a bottle of Mercury.
lad, you are rolling high on the alchemy list, aren't you? He gives it a thought for a moment. He goes, I think. Give me 1 second. I thought there was an alchemist in town. Maybe not. All right.
I don't remember seeing anything labeled alchemist on the map before, but it might have just been their
No,
name
but
instead
I
of
know there
actually
was.
alchemist.
Yeah, I thought one of the NPCs was called. Oh no, that was the quest to find the druid. That's right.
Yeah.
Never mind. A lot of if you're willing to part ways with them, yeah, I'll take them off your hands.
They're not. Could I do alchemy? Is that?
Well, I do sell in alchemy tools if you want to learn. Trying to figure out.
What would alchemy do?
Yeah, I've never dabbled in alchemy.
Well, alchemy.
What could I do with these ingredients?
That's gonna be a moment because I was not expecting you to actually want to ask that. You're good. You're good.
Because if I can make useful stuff with it, then I won't sell them. But I'm a little bit over carrying capacity, so I'm just gonna pretend I handed some of the extra stuff to the goblins.
I mean, they
I
could
just
probably
don't
carry
wanna-
their own rations, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, I didn't wanna mess around with the equipment too much if I'm gonna be divvying it up later anyway.
Well, yeah, didn't
so
you-
I'll just...
Didn't you pick up a bunch of extra crossbow bolts, that kind of thing?
My thing froze. Yeah, I was gonna give the crossbows to the goblins,
Got it.
but I would have to pull up their things and add it to their equipment.
Oh, I can add for Droop if you want for right now.
Okay.
So you want to add a crossbow and...
Yeah, I have some bolts too.
Let me see. Yeah, you had the, I think you took 7 sets of 20? If I remember correctly?
I'm trying to find where the bolts would be. I see my 3 crossbows. Oh yeah, I also have the 3 rings in the beaver hide. That's right. You can sell that here.
Hey, aye.
But no, I can't find the stupid bolts.
Should be under your standard equipment.
Quiver.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be on our quiver of bolts.
Quiver that can hold up to 20, and I have 6 of them. Yeah, so I was gonna give them 3 each.
Okay. Okay. Let me see. Droop. Can Droop even use that?
Ruts is a ranger, so I assume he could use a crossbow, right?
Yes. I believe he already has one.
Ooh. I haven't checked his inventory.
No, Ruts has a dagger, a javelin, and a blowgun that he's not using at this particular point in time. We're going to retcon the blowgun as he found some reeds when he used to work for Cragmaw, and he fashioned himself. He's seen a couple of travelers that along the Tribor path that was using blowguns, and he decided, oh, this sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not altogether that hard to make a blowgun.
Okay.
So
What
you wanted
the
to add a crossbow. Are they light crossbows or heavy crossbows?
Light.
They're light
6 light.
crossbows, yeah.
So you want to add 1 light crossbow and 3 quiver
Yeah, to...
2 ruts.
Well, I was gonna add ruts on... Okay. Yeah, for both of them, but I do have Ruts' sheet right here. I can add it for you if you want.
Alright. I'm
But
going
if
to add
you
it
like-
on mine too because I have him.
Okay.
I made his thing, so I'm going to add it on my side too. So go ahead. Where is ammunition? Or is ammunition something else?
Jesus. Apologies.
Okay, so there's only crossbow bolts +1, crossbow bolts +2, crossbow bolts +3.
What?
Custom items.
Okay, let me.
Custom item.
What do you mean? I've got normal crossbow bolts.
Yeah, I've noticed. Give me a second. And let me go into edit character instead of this other namby-pamby bullshit. Alright, so you want to add a crossbow.
How many to hit? Does a crossbow add anything to hit?
Yeah, crossbow has add to hit, but I don't have that pulled up right this second. Give me one moment. Alright, here's the crossbow. He's going to put that on. Ammunition for the crossbow.
Oh, tasty.
Let's do this.
Oh, that is not what I wanted to do there.
Alright, so you wanted 3. He has 3 or 60 crossbow bolts. Droop. Can use it, yes. It is a simple item. Give him crossbow bolts.
How much do they weigh? And you said there's 60 of each.
20 crossbow bolts weighs 0.08 pounds.
Okay, so 0.8 times 3.
It's gonna be 0.24,
2.4.
0.24, yeah.
Okay. Just adding that on his sheet here.
I'm gonna
Okay.
I'll give you Droop's sheet in a little bit.
Okay.
I have plans for our boy. All right. So you wanted? No. I am not seeing a lot for the Dragon Ball, the moon shit. It does say an experienced apothecary or alchemist would be interested in these items, so I cannot find anything to tell you what you could do with them. I do apologize. It would probably take you time to get to that level because they are high level. They are rare reagents, so I'm assuming that it would take a while for you to be able to utilize those in potion making.
Okay. I guess I'll hold on to them then until we find an apothecary or until I'm tired of carrying them.
Alright. Alright, Lad, is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, I have 3 platinum signet rings that I would like to sell.
Oh. Alright, I'll take a look at them. You hand them over?
Yep.
Alrighty. You see Barthen goes over and grabs a little stand that has an adjustable arm with a magnifying glass and another adjustable arm with a pair of tweezers. He hooks up one ring to the tweezers and he sits there and gives a nice glance to the, looking through, he's turning it all about, he's got a little light. They're a bit old, but God, they're still in good condition.
How much would you say they're worth?
For this quality, it's not dwarven, but I could do 50 gold pieces a piece.
50 a piece? Oh man, I'm glad I went back and got these.
Heh.
All right.
Yeah.
You've got yourself a hell of a deal.
Ready? He looks at you and goes, well, you're thinking about it. I also sell potions of healing, and they're normally 50 gold pieces. I could either give you the 50 gold, or I could trade you 3 potions of healing for these.
We'll do the trade. Yeah, that's a. I'll take those potions.
To be honest, we
Three
might need them.
3 potions. Alright, lad, you want 3 potions of healing. Alright? He goes over. He pulls a key from his waistband. Turns it into a... What?
Sorry, I found that funny.
Listen here, A. You see him unlock this small chest behind his counter.
Are they
and
just
he
standard
withdraws.
healing?
Yes, they're just regular low grade. The, what, 2d6, 2d4, whatever they are.
Okay.
So he pulls out 3 potions of healing, he throws them, he gently sets them on the counter, he goes, lad, doing business with you? Is there, anything else? It's getting a little dark out.
Yeah, just one last thing. I have these beaver hides. And
Alright.
I know they're about 2 gold
Hear
each.
it?
I have about 10 of them.
Yes, we just traded platinum rings. Let me talk about beaver hides. You gotta admit, that's funny. Come on.
Yeah.
Man, you guys don't have a funny bone in any of your bodies, I swear.
Fuck you.
I laughed. So that's 20 gold.
Give me 1 second, I got something for that. Wait, you got 20? There was 30.
I have 10 of them.
Oh, you have 10 of them. Alright.
I have 10 of them, but I was told that they were worth 2 gold each.
I thought it was 3.
Yeah. I could do, they're 2 gold pieces.
Oh,
I
okay.
could do 2 gold. I didn't know you were out killing beavers as well as Red Band.
Oh, no, I wasn't.
Oh.
I will not explain how I got these. I'll just leave
Lad,
it.
you're good. You're good. I do know if you're interested. Old Lady Alderleaf over at the farm, I know that she's pretty good at making clothing and cloaks. If you were interested, then she'd probably...
What if you get a baseball cap with the beaver tail as the bill?
There's no beaver tails on
Damn it.
pelts. It's just the fur.
Fair.
Yeah, Red Brand didn't think it was too important to keep the beaver tails.
How many would I need for armor or anything? Do I need a specific amount, or is it just 1 per?
Well, it wouldn't be armor. It'd be more along the lines of a nice traveling cloak. I was just letting you know in case you were interested in trying something different.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'd gladly give you 2 gold pieces apiece.
I'll give you 5 of them. I'll keep the other 5 for
Okay.
that lady.
He takes the beaver hides from you. They're a decent size. I'd say they're about 3 foot long. Good sized beavers. They're big beavers. Neverwinter has a huge beaver problem. Sorry, drink. He goes, sets him on an empty barrel that he has off in the corner behind his counter. Goes back to his little register, opens it up, and hands you. You gave him 5?
Yeah, so 10 gold.
10 gold. Yeah, he hands you 10 gold. He goes, alright, lad. So, you have given me beaver. I've given you all my potions. You've got some rations. What
That'll
you
work.
got planning? That'll do.
Sorry, excuse me, what?
Well, that'll do.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. I got everything I was looking for.
Now, let me talk about the stone I found.
Oh, dear God.
Okay, go
I
on.
found this piece of gum under my boot.
Yeah.
You hear from the distance someone just shout out, "Let's talk stone." Very highly reminiscent of the Fifth Element.
I'm gonna add some flavor here. So we're gonna, finish up our business here, and on my way out, we're saying bye and all that. On my way out, I'm going to flick a gold coin back, and it's gonna land on the counter. Or I'll roll if I have to aim it or whatever. But
I mean, yeah, go ahead, roll D20.
I think it'd be funny if it totally missed.
Performance check, I guess.
Performance. Okay, 13 total.
13. Yeah, you're able to hit the counter. And it kind of rolls about and ends it towards the end of his side. He kind of looks a little impressed about it. What's this for, lad?
It's just for being a stand-up guy, you know. You're a real nice fella.
Thank you.
I look forward to future business with you.
Me as well, lad. Me as well. Thankfully,
And
finally got people to buying and selling now.
hey, glad to hear it. Well, you have a good night. I'm gonna be on my way.
You too. 3 of you take care now.
Mm-hmm.
You leave his shop and he goes back to reorganizing a little bit before he goes to close up. What do you have in mind now?
I guess, what time is it?
I'd say it's probably getting close to 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Is anywhere else open still?
You might be able to hit another shop for a few minutes. Smash and grab. No, don't actually smash and grab. I mean,
Yeah, we aren't playing GTA here.
technicality where it can be.
Yeah.
Can be whatever I want.
Yeah, I guess so.
Get out of the horse and buggy. You said, the
Step away
elderly
from the oxen.
farm? She can...
The Alderleaf farm, yeah. So, being that it's a farm, it's a family home, with as late as it is, they might still be up, maybe not.
well, I'll just talk to him, you know.
Okay. So you take a few minutes, you travel all the way to the south of town and then to the east again. You come across this quaint little farmhouse, large open field behind it.
Looks
A
like a
couple
nice
sheds
place.
around. Oh, yeah, you have a picture. You know.
It looks
See,
like a
there's
nice
still a
place.
few lights on the inside. That's your go.
Okay, I guess I will knock on the door, assuming no one's outside.
No, you don't see anyone outside, but you do see lights on in the building, and you approach the front door. Droop and Ruts are behind you playing a little bit of rock, paper, scissors now that you're able to teach Droop something. And as you hear movement, huh?
Keep going.
So you hear movement on the other side, and it sounds like a small character, and you know that Quinlan Alderleaf is a halfling, so you're not too surprised at it. You are a little shocked that when the door opens, it is not the woman. I'm sorry, it is not the female farmer that you see, but a much shorter and younger boy.
I was kind of hoping I didn't knock on the door yet.
Oh,
That's okay. If I already did, that's fine. I can work with this.
all right.
Magic trick.
You see a very
Oh god.
spirited and
Why, mister?
precocious halfling lad of 10 years of age. He looks up at you and seeing someone very strange to town, immediately comes to mind that you're an adventurer, because you don't look like one of the Red Brand ruffians.
Thank
He
God.
gets a large
Sorry,
grin.
Susan.
I'm assuming that after you left the manor, you guys took the cloaks off.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I know. I was just
No kidding.
making a joke. Thank God, but sorry, Susan.
Oh, yeah. So you see that he gets this large, broad grin across his face as he sees you. He goes, Mister, are you an adventurer?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
It's so cool. I want to be an adventurer when I grow up.
Don't.
You hear from deeper in the house.
Don't. You might find Dan Rock in a corner somewhere.
Don't give me any ideas. I'll steal them and take them under my wing.
Oh god.
Carp, who's at the door, honey? And from around the corner of the hallway, you see into the living room. That's the door. The front door is attached to. You see Quaileen Alderleaf coming around, drying her hands on a towel she has attached to her waistband. Oh, it's you. Kyveris, was it?
Yeah. Hey. Sorry to bother you at this time, but Barthen at Barthen's Provisions said that you could maybe help me turn these beaver hides into cloaks or things of that nature.
Yes, I'm well experienced in sewing, making clothes. I mean, the clothes
Okay.
me and Carp wear, made from my own two hands. Um, so, how many pelts do you have?
I have 5 pelts, and I was wondering if I could maybe leave these here and pay you in advance, and maybe tomorrow afternoon or whenever you get around to it, I can come and pick up the whatever you make out of it.
You see, as you hand her the pelts, she sets them down, picks one up, looks it over, gives it a couple turns, rubs on the underside to see how well preserved it is, and she nods her head. She goes, "Oh yes, it's a bit dusty, but they're in good shape. I'm surprised. Um, it would take a moment. Maybe tomorrow afternoon or the day after, depending on what you want. What do you? I can make a couple of T-shirts. Probably about 2 or 3 cloaks out of these.
Just imagine a white T-shirt with the "I Heart New York" on it.
Oh, God.
Let me get 3 cloaks if you could.
I can do 3 cloaks. Yeah, I've
How
got.
much are you willing to pay?
Yeah, no, how much? I can pay any amount of coin.
Oh well, it's not going to be too big of a deal, and we're kind of in a little bit of a slowdown. And I've got Carp to help me. You see her ruffle her son's hairs. He kind of sits behind her a little bit. I'll do it. 3 cloaks, about 20 gold apiece.
20 gold apiece. Okay.
All right.
So 2 for 60, right?
Aye.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll go ahead and leave the money with her and the pelts, and sorry to interrupt you again. I can see you're
Oh,
getting ready to settle down, but I wanted to get some business out of the way before I called it a night.
Understandable. I was just doing the last minute cleaning up before I put the boy to bed.
Oh, he's a very nice young lad.
Oh, thank you. Carp, say thank you to the young man. Thanks, mister.
Hey, well, I'll be back not tomorrow, but the morning after tomorrow.
Aye, just come by whenever you get a chance. I'll try to have them done tomorrow evening at the earliest.
Okay, well,
Take a moment to get through the sewing.
well, thank you very much. Have a good night.
You as well. Safe travels.
I like to watch Nickelodeon.
It's okay,
All the tactical. It's so tactical, it's all over the walls.